Sup guys, it's me, it's Jake, and I'm back with another reaction video. I'm back with another American football reaction video. There's a fair few on this channel, and there's going to be plenty more due to the fact that we're coming into the draft and then we're coming into the 2021 NFL season. This is going to be the third season. No, I'm going to say the fourth season I'm going to follow. But this is going to be the one where I have a setup that I can actually bring real-time reactions, real-time, live streams. There's going to be live streams on this channel, no doubt. To the channel, I'm not gonna. There's no other option. There is no other option. I love this game. I love making these videos. I've created this new YouTube channel to give me a platform to pump out as much content and certainly as much American football content as I can. I want to say thank you in advance for being here. I want to say we're on the road to getting another one of those motherfuckers. And, well, let's get into this. This man's name is Patrick SURTAIN II. SURTAIN. I'm not certain about that. That's probably my first play on words that I've done so far. Look, am I certain that he's going to be good? Well, due to the fact he's got 315,000 views on this video in a week, 5,500 likes, and 41 dislikes, yeah, he's most likely going to be pretty good. I don't know what position he plays. I don't know where he plays. I don't know how tall he is, how strong he is. And if I do want to know, we'll get into that. But for now, let's change the scene and press play.
And Patrick SURTAIN here, your number 2
SURTAIN, Alabama, cornerback. Okay.
Player of the year.
Defensive. Oh, in the conference. SEC Defensive Player of the Year in 2020. Wow.
He's got the NFL bloodlines, right? See his.
Yeah, he's going to have to be quick.
He put up 18 reps on the bench press, and it's like a pretty good time to me down there.
Look at his body. He's quick, man. Under 4'4", surely. 18 reps on the bench press, guys. That ain't easy.
Bench press from one of the top corners in this year's class, Patrick SURTAIN II.
How does... I don't get it. I do not get it. How does someone looking... I mean, he's not small, obviously. He's lean, but he's not one of these big guys. Some linemen struggle to get 20 reps, and these cornerbacks jump on the bench and get 18 reps. It's just... It blows my mind. It really does. I need to know how tall he is. Okay, here's Patrick SURTAIN I, who played 11 seasons in the NFL. He played college football for Southern Mississippi, drafted by the Dolphins in the second round of the 1998 NFL Draft. Now, to me, being born in 1998 doesn't even seem that long ago. So for this guy to have a son that's almost in the league seems crazy to me, but that's what comes with getting older, I guess. Here he is, SURTAIN II, born April 14th, 2000, is an American football cornerback for the Alabama Crimson Tide. He's the son of former NFL player Patrick SURTAIN. 6'2", so he's a little bit taller than his old man, and 202 pounds. 6'2" corner, doing 18 reps on the bench press. So when I think about a corner, and I think about something like a bench press, I mean, it's that action, isn't it? It's the pressing through the chest, pressing vertically, pressing horizontally. And, if you're a cornerback and you've got wide receivers that are trying to push you back, having that strength, having that sort of coiled up strength with this motion is so important. It's so important to keep them at bay, to have that ability to push them back if needed. Whether you're a wide receiver or a cornerback, it is important. And with 18 reps, that's impressive.
Yeah, that name should sound familiar. His dad, a Pro Bowl corner in his
Pro Bowl
corner.
NFL.
18 bench reps today from Tuscaloosa. DJ.
18 bench press reps or 18 bench rests?
He is one of the headliners today. What headlines your evaluate today from his dad, a Pro Bowl corner in his day in the NFL? 18 bench reps today.
It's okay, mate. It happens to the best of us. But you are live. I have the ability to cut those things out.
Day from Tuscaloosa, DJ. He is one of the headliners today. What headlines your evaluation of SURTAIN?
Well, you can see his strength right there watching him pop up 225. Then you have the size, and we get out on the field, you're going to see the speed and the athleticism to go along with somebody that can really play the
But I
ball.
will say that all of these guys that do the bench press, they've been taught the right form, right? They keep their elbows tucked. They bring it down below their nipple, or at least at the nipple or below. It's like it's a mixture of a tricep close grip press and a bench press, which means that they recruit all of those pushing, muscles. And, a lot of bodybuilders will bring that down a lot higher, and they'll have their elbows out a lot further. And it's just not efficient. You might hit the chest. You might be able to pump the chest up with more blood, being a bodybuilder. But if you're trying to get reps, that's certainly the way you want to do it. Keep the elbows in, use the triceps and the chest, and you got 18 reps.
So he's in the mix, Rhett, to be the first corner off the board, and I'm looking forward to see him put on a show today. I think he's going to run fast.
Get
and
that?
We're going to see some outstanding ball skills from Patrick Surtain II.
Jeez, how many cameras do you want?
With which he moved. That's something I'm going to be keeping an eye on here. In some
4.46 40-yard dash.
Sometimes some of the start and stop stuff can be difficult. So,
We've seen him do a 40-yard dash, haven't we? I would have thought, well, it's certainly under 4.5. I would have thought around that 4.4 flat mark. But 4.46 is definitely elite.
that's something you really try and focus on here. Is it looks like a little W drill to start off here, Scott. You can see the foot quickness and the drive once he gets out of his plant right there.
Yeah,
He's a
and for
beast.
guy with long legs,
He's a
and
specimen.
long body, again, what
They all are.
He does do a good job of is he doesn't raise up. You don't see a whole lot of stiffness in his hips, and again, those things are important. You know, DJ, something you brought up earlier when we were talking about SURTAIN that I absolutely loved it and really want to hit on again is his ball skills. And you'll be able to see during some of these drills, you know, it's one of these things that sometimes gets overlooked when players are playing against air, so to speak. His ability to track the ball and catch the ball and his overall ball skills, his eye-hand coordination. You know, DJ,
Look at his neck.
Again, I love the fact that you brought that point up because it's something that we don't talk enough about.
No wonder he got 18 reps on the bench. I mean, he's not the smallest of cornerbacks, right?
They can get themselves in phase, in position, but they don't know.
But how did he get the SEC Defensive Player of the Year? They don't have his stats here. They've got certain stats, but not his full career stats, so we'll leave that.
Know how to play the ball. Patrick Surtain knows how to play the ball. He knows when to play the ball. And you saw it on tape, as you mentioned earlier. Great point to bring up because that's sometimes a difference maker between a guy in the NFL who can be good or great.
You know, I was with the Ravens, Scott. We had a scout that you know well, and Lionel Vital, who did a presentation, and he had spent time with you guys.
So playing the ball, being able to play the ball as a corner is the difference between being good or great. Now, what that means to me is not only being able to go and tackle someone or break a pass up, but actually go up with the receiver on a 50-50 ball and play it and grab it. You know, does that make sense?
And,
I hope so.
And LV talked about the fact that, look, if they can't find and play the ball in college, they're not going to miraculously learn how to find and play.
Or maybe they mean understanding the game to an extent that you know where the ball's going to go so you can go and play it.
In the NFL, it's darn near a death sentence if you can't find, locate, and play the football. So it is extremely, extremely important and something that this guy does very well.
Amen. And, you know, you mentioned Lionel Vital, who's a terrific scout. And, you know, I was with Lionel in Cleveland, Baltimore, the Patriots, and then here in Atlanta for a couple of years. And Lionel was one of the best evaluated defensive backs that I've been around. And, you know, played
Who's that demonstrating the drill? I'm sure Patrick knows what to do, mate.
I want to say it was at Nicholls State. Came up the hard way, worked hard. But he was a guy who knew about the specific skills and things to look at, and some of the little detail things to look at. And Lionel's with the Cowboys right now, and again, just a terrific evaluator of talent for a lot of years in the National Football.
They look like gazelles in this backtracking drill.
Bring up the Colonels in the great American city of Thibodaux, Louisiana. You guys got me hooked.
Okay, so they've told him, go turn to the left, turn to the right, turn to the left, catch the ball and go. turn to the
But
left,
talking about Patrick
turn to the
Surtain,
right.
Again, and you guys talking about the
All that.
ball production, right? His ability to play the football.
Okay, so that's like, okay, so as a cornerback, I suppose that's backtracking, tracking your opponent, tracking your wide receiver, and then if he burns you, if he just goes, then it's all about having that speed to keep up with them at the very least, and hopefully make a play for that ball.
Didn't have a ton of interceptions, but let's not get carried away there, right? He's always around the football. Led the team with 12 pass breakups, had 27 pass breakups, so he's always getting his hands on the football, always in that position.
Nice. I like to hear that. Okay, Patrick Surtain II. Well, playing the same position as his father did back in the day. His father was a Pro Bowl cornerback, played 11 seasons in the league, and I can only hope that Patrick Surtain II can do one better and either become a Super Bowl champion or become a multiple time Pro Bowler. Who knows? That's the fun of this shit. You never know. Who knows what's going to happen? Not you, not me, and not him. But we're going to follow it. And I'm certainly going to bring the reactions to this channel. So guys, thank you for watching. We've got plenty more to come. We haven't hit any we've hit 2 quarterbacks, but we've got 3 more at the very least. 3 more quarterbacks. And they are none other than Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, and Mac Jones. Okay, we've got at least 4 quarterbacks to go. I love this. And I love you guys. So thanks for watching. Consider liking the video if you've liked it. And peace out.